Hey everyone, it's Adam with Adam So Fun, and today I want to teach you how to make a stencil. This is a specific stencil. This is used in one of my virtual online classes for Ruler Class B. But you could go to Google and find any type of image and create a stencil for the long arm, and then you can just use it with your pounce pad, and it's reusable, and you can make as many as you want. So fun and quick way. So if you are taking my class, you're going to get a printout. This happens to be for Ruler Class B. It's 3 pages. One of the pages is going to show you the full template, and then it's also going to give you the dimensions that the finished size should be. And then the next pages are the pages that you're going to have to put together. So here are my pages A and B. I'm going to lay them down, and I know for this template and how this printed, I did all of this in Pro Stitcher Designer. So you can design things for your long arm, designs for your long arm to stitch, but you can also make templates and do a lot of other things when you think outside the box. So in this case, I made a template for class. I can butt these edges of this paper together, and then I'm going to grab some tape, and it's as easy as just taping it together. And I usually throw 2 pieces on, grab my ruler. I know because of the info page that this should be 13.25 wide, and I can come in and check it, and it's 13.25. So I know that this is looking good. That top tape is a little bit extra, but no, it still looks good too. So now there's 2 options you can do here. This can be taken straight to your sewing machine. I'm gonna put a few more pieces of tape in this. I am an over taper. I don't think there's too much tape ever. And when I send packages to friends, they're always like, did you use a whole roll? And because I don't want any water getting in those, or if they travel through weather. There's 2 things you can do now. I grab a piece of golden threads paper. This comes on a roll. I just cut a piece to fit this. And I like to transfer this image to my golden threads paper, and then I'm gonna stitch the lines on my golden threads paper, and that's gonna be my template. You could also just stitch the lines on your regular paper. There's nothing wrong with that, but this folds up really small. It's similar to a tissue paper, but it's more sturdy than tissue paper. Like, tissue paper won't work for this. But it's great on the long arm, and I make templates for this all the time because although I have Pro Stitcher, I like to free motion quilt. So I'll find designs I want to do. So I'm going to tape this down. You can see I'm taping it onto a light box. I was having some friends over for like sewing days, and let me just show you. Let me put one more tape. This is from the Daylight Company. So there's the design off. You can see the lines, but once I turn that light box on, and that's not even on high. Let's see. This one will dim, and then it can get brighter. So if you're doing applique, these light boxes are awesome. And maybe your shop might not carry them, but if you say, like, can you special order me a light box, almost anybody can get them in. This is just the Daylight. I think it's the Wafer 2, and you can put cutting mats on top of this that are see-through, so when you're cutting, I do a lot of paper piecing, so this comes in handy. So then I'm gonna take my ruler, and I'm gonna transfer these lines to my golden threads paper. If you haven't used Quilter Select rulers, these are awesome. There's a type of a non-stick surface on back, so once you put them down, they don't slide. In this case, they're not awesome because I want to be able to slide the ruler around and get those lines. So I'm going to use my second favorite ruler, and this is the Omnigrid 4x14. And I can just come in here and transfer those lines. And I'll speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this the whole time. All right, welcome back. I have my stencil traced, or my template traced, and now I'm ready to go to the machine. All right, so I brought my stencil to my machine. When you stitch this, you want to stitch it from the back to the front. So I'm going to turn it upside down. and I might have made one of these and then realized, oh, I stitched it the wrong way. We're stitching it like this because as you stitch, it's going to make puncture holes that go down into the paper. And that, by stitching it from the back, those are going to be on top. So you're going to have almost like a braille feeling when you use your pounce pad across, and each of those little punctures is going to pull that marking chalk right out of that pounce pad. So I'm going to up my stitch length to, like, I don't know, 3.5, 3.75, whatever I feel like. And I'm just going to go for it. I did turn off, if you have a fancy machine, you're going to have to turn off your thread break indicator. But you can just stitch this. I'll stitch all the way around and then go back in and do the lines. You don't have to be, the paper's sturdy, so you don't have to be super, like, delicate with it. It's gonna be fine. Toss it around. But I'll speed up the video so you don't have to just watch me do this. All right, there you have it. So now my stencil's done. I can take this to my machine. If I rub my hands lightly across this, I can feel all those little puncture marks, which is awesome because when I put this down like this, I'm gonna be able to slide my pounce pad right over it and have that stencil right on top of my machine. If you are taking one of my ruler classes, these templates are designed specifically for the rulers we're gonna be working with. So each block is a specific size. So that's why I send these out, so you can make your own template and all of your designs will fit how they're supposed to when we do them. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at adamsofun@gmail.com, and check me out on social media, adamsofun on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you there, and I can't wait to see you if you're in one of my classes. Bye, everyone.